and welcome to part 3 of the moving vlogs. Welcome back to The Books Are Everywhere. I'm Beth and I moved into this place like 2 months ago, nearly 3 months ago now. So it's more of like the decorating and setting up vlogs. The lighting is terrible in here. Oh god, my skin looks awful. There we go. Yeah, so it's more of like the setting up and decorating vlogs than the moving vlogs because I've been living here a while. And it's really exciting because this is going to be the library room, as you can see from my pretty much empty bookcases. Today's job is to like clear this room. Aside from the bookcases, they will stay here. I will just have to move them away from the walls because I need to paint the walls. So I've basically been leaving this room purposefully empty. Purposely? Whatever word is right there. Empty. I've been leaving it empty on purpose because I didn't want to fill the bookcases up to have to move the bookcases. I want to put them in their place and like leave them there. And it makes more sense to paint before I do that. So that's kind of the plan for the next few days. So we'll see how this goes. But today I'm like moving all of the boxes that have been kind of left in here, moving everything into other rooms, and then I will get started like prepping the walls. I definitely think at least this wall is okay and doesn't need any filling. So maybe I could get starting on painting like one wall today. But this one I'm not quite sure about because the bookcases are there. This one definitely needs a bit of filling, and the one in front of me as well. So we'll see. Although maybe it doesn't need filling, it just needs sanding because the holes have been filled previously. But anyway, yeah, there's just a few like touch-up things I need to do before I actually can paint all of the walls. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll get to paint like 1 or 2 today and then I have to move on and do the others another day. But it's exciting. We'll get somewhere, even if it's just prep work today. I have some exciting plans for this room. I need to figure out like the bookcases and stuff before I secure them to the walls. So I hope you enjoy joining me on this journey. We'll see how this week goes.
We met when we were 21. Now I'm proud to say you're the one. Can't let anyone tear us apart. You knew who I was from the start. I'm admiring your big heart and learning how I brought you this far. 3 years gone by so fast. I'm making every moment with you last. I don't know anyone as sweet as you. You're a mango in disguise, I can't get over you. I just wanna be loving you till the day ends. I don't know anyone as sweet as you. You're a mango in disguise, I can't get over you. I just wanna be loving you till the day ends. Till the day ends. You be in my head, I can't erase you, nor would I want to. I got these Nikes not to step on your soul, but just to check on you, it never gets old. You make the city wanna take you back, but now you know that you're smarter than that. I'm never taking your love for
I'm about to get started on today's painting. I just had to get more paint. I also got some wood and stuff because I want to build shelves in here, which I don't know if I've really talked about yet. I want to build like custom shelves to fit here that are like similar to the Billies but not quite as wide, like deep, because I still want my chair here and I would like a cupboard underneath so I can hide the fuse boxes but they can still be like easily accessed because I want to have them upgraded at some point. So like a backless shelving unit. So I got some wood. I don't know how this is going to go. I've never done any DIY like this before, but I got these for the sides and then I got these shelves for the for the actual shelves. These are slightly too big, so I can cut them down because they're curved on the edge, which obviously I don't want, but they need to be cut down anyway. I got these because they were cheaper than getting wood and cutting it down, and they are nearly the right size. So we will see how that goes. I got a workbench as well, which ironically seems to be flat pack. There just seems to be something funny about the fact that it's a workbench, but it's flat pack. But anyway, first job for today is actually to fill a couple more holes on this wall. This wall hasn't had any paint on it yet, but I've just noticed a couple more imperfections on here, and this came out while I was sanding, which is really annoying. So a couple more things on there, and this is a mess down here. It's a little better. I need to sand it back and then probably sand it again, to be honest, because it's a mess. And then this wall, and this wall I did one coat on yesterday, but they will need another coat. So the first job is sand and fill this wall, then I'll do the coats on these walls, and we will see how the day goes. So yeah. Okay, it's after lunch. This morning I painted this wall again, and the little wall again over there. And I also painted, I'm falling over, painted the inside of the window frame, just because that didn't have any filler on it. I don't think it really matters if that's done separately, so I did that because it'll make painting that wall a lot easier. I've decided I'm going to, so this is all now like dry. This big wall looks good. This one, I think I'm going to do another coat on. I can still see, and I think you can still see where the tester was underneath. It was not a dull colour, it was really light. And this paint, 2 coats of this paint went over the tester in the other room that was darker than this. So maybe I'm not giving it enough time to dry, but it feels like it's really dry to me. It's been a good couple of hours, over a couple of hours, so I think I'm just going to go over again on that wall and on the little wall. The little wall looks pretty good considering it had dark grey under it. I don't think you can really tell. I can just still see around the edges where the grey was. And like while I have it all set up in here to paint, I'm just going to do it because I'd rather have it done properly than like, it's only one more coat, it doesn't take that long, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do another coat on that wall and the little one. Then I'll see how that wall is with filler and stuff and see if I can actually put any paint on that today. Most of the filler is pretty dry, it's just that big section that like was a complete mess, so I'll also do the inside of the window again, so that will be done. That'll have had 2 coats on it then, so it will literally just be a case of giving this wall 2 coats. Okay, it's later in the afternoon. I'm exhausted, I won't lie, it's like 5 PM. And I have just painted this wall, even though that's not completely dry yet, so I can't completely sand it flat, but I've just painted around it for now, and I'll have to go over that tomorrow or when it's like dry. So yeah, I've done 1 coat. I need to get 2 coats on that wall, and I'd really like to do that today, to be honest, so I can just wash the roller and like paint stuff and not have to get it out again. I've put cling film over it because I've heard that cling film keeps paint fresh like in the roller tray for like a couple of days. But if this dries enough this evening to paint the 2nd coat tonight, I will do it tonight. The thing that's really exhausted me is that I've built this. It is very rough and ready. The where I had to cut the shelves down is like not at all straight. But I've done it to a degree and I'm really proud of that. It is really hard to get screws into hardwood, like bloody hell. I snapped one of my drill bits doing that, so yeah. Tomorrow's plan, I think, once like, I don't want to be using power tools like this late. I know it's only 5 PM, but you know, in the evening, so I've stopped. And tomorrow's job will be to get the other shelves on here, which I'm unsure whether to do to just put like, to actually screw them in like I've screwed the others in. I think I will. Or to just like put bits of wood in on the inside here so I can like layer them. But I think I'm just gonna do it like I've done these. I think that would be stronger overall for the shelves and for the like whole structure of the thing. So yeah, tomorrow's job will be to cut the other shelves down. I only have 3 other shelves. I think I need 4 because I'm going to use one for the top of it. So I think I actually need 4. I think I need to go back and get another one. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be cutting those down and trying to screw them in place. Tonight, now I'm waiting for this to dry, which is going to take a few hours. So it's like 5 p.m. now, so I won't be able to paint that before like 7 or 8 if I do that tonight. So for the next few hours, I think I'm just going to kind of measure up the wood for tomorrow and mark everything up, so at least I know what I'm doing when I get to it tomorrow. Hoping it will be easier to screw the remaining shelves in. Now I actually have a structure to work with and I'm not going from scratch. It's really hard to be able to put pressure on the wood to drill the holes when you have no right angles to work with. Like I can put pressure on this because there's already like wood in there. I don't know how to describe that. I cannot describe that. Yeah, so I have checked it fits. It does just about fit as well. So my measurements are correct, which is good to know. But yeah, I'm just really excited to get the tape off the other. I could take the tape off the other side of the room now, I think, but because I've got so much wood on the floor, like bits where I've done the sawing, I'm going to leave this plastic stuff down until I've done all of that tomorrow. So yeah, sawing down for now will just be a case of doing the other 3 shelves and possibly 4 shelves once I get that one. And then I will be done with the sawing for now. Yeah. I guess I will see you maybe tomorrow. I haven't really filmed a lot of the painting, I'm sorry about that, but I honestly thought it was just going to be super boring to see me paint cream over cream because you don't see any physical change in the colour. It's just like me moving around the room with a paintbrush, so I did think about doing a time lapse and stuff, but like there's no point. I also didn't film this because honestly I did not know how this was going to go. I didn't know if I'd want it on camera. And it was stressful and sweaty, so there's reasons why I didn't film that. And yeah, it's got a lot of imperfections, so when I get the other shelf tomorrow, I'm also going to get some wood filler and some wood paint perhaps, so I can actually do something with this shelf once it's built. I did also get some brackets so I can attach it to the wall as well. So I'll be able to do that. All of it's just a lot, like very physically hard, but we've got there. We've got 2 shelves on. We've got a secure-ish wood structure, which is good. It's something to work off tomorrow. I have not updated you guys today, but oh my god, I have just, I think, finished the DIY project I was doing. I looked up how to cut straight edges with a jigsaw this morning, which really helped me. I really didn't want to buy a circular saw just for this like small project. So yeah, they're not straight, but they look a lot straight. It's the most bodged together rough thing, but I'm really proud of myself and I'm really excited to see it in place, but I need to paint this wall first. It had 1 coat yesterday, I need to do the 2nd coat. I did wait overnight for the paint to dry, the paint to dry and also the filler to dry. So I've just sanded that down, it looks a lot better. I think it hopefully just need 1 coat even with that little bit of filler. If that bit needs a 2nd coat, then I can just go over that separately. But yeah, this is the bookcase that I've built. I'll show you like when it's in place. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get it in place by myself, to be honest, or if I'll have to wait for somebody to help me. we will see how that goes. I will attempt to put it in place, but I also need to cut down. There's a little bit of like skirting board that it won't quite fit there with that skirting board there. I just need to cut back a little bit more. So the next step, yeah, is going to paint the second coat on this wall now, and then I'll be able to get this in place and then tidy up in here, which I cannot wait for. I'm done. I've done the second coat of paint and I have gone over that bit twice now. Let the paint dry and then like touch dry. I've managed to move the bookcase to here. However, I can't get it in the gap. I have measured and it should be fine. I just think because of the way the windowsill is, I'm gonna need somebody else to help me like get it over that bit. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a bit awkward. So yeah, this is the only shelf that is on, it's like not attached, it's on like supporting bracket things, because I want to be able to get to the fuse boxes easily, and if somebody like needs to do anything there, I can lift this shelf out. I was originally hoping to put a cupboard doors on the front, but I do not have the skills and the wood is not square enough to do that. So yeah, this is fine. But yeah, I'm hoping once I have someone to help me get it in place that it will fit. I'm a little nervous now, but we'll see. I did try it yesterday to make sure it fit at the bottom with just this shelf and the bottom shelf on, and it did fit. So it's just the top really, but I've measured it and it should be fine. Also in theory I have more space at the top because the skirting board is in there, so should have like a centimetre clear, but yeah, we'll try again. But yeah, I'm done in this room. I'm gonna start moving like boxes and stuff back in. The only thing is, like at the moment is, I want to get a corner bookcase for the Billy, so I want to get like a thin middle one to go there. I don't know if it will fit, but I'm also like measuring it's quite tight, so I don't think I'm gonna know until I actually get one, and if it doesn't fit I can just make a square corner and then have the thin Billy on the end. So either way it's fine, I just don't know what kind of corner I'm gonna get until I get one, which does mean I don't know if I want to, if I can put the books back on, well, start putting books on the bookcases until I actually have that corner, because in theory I want to like put them all in place and secure them. So we will see. I want to do that at some point, hopefully this week, but I also don't think I'll get a Billy into the flat on my own because I have these stairs to contend with. So if I can get someone to come to IKEA with me and help me, then in theory we may be able to put books on shelves this week at some point. But yeah, I've just been tidying up in here. I am going to bring some stuff back in here, I think, because the other rooms, like this one's fine. Also, I got that plant today. I didn't say, but I actually did a 13-kilometre run this morning and then went to the garden centre. So I was already knackered before I started doing this. But yeah, the chair needs to go back in. I'm going to leave it in here for now, I think. It's more like all of the boxes I have in here, like those boxes and these boxes. I would like to just start moving a few things back into the other room, so I think I'm going to do that now. Hi, welcome back. It's a few days later, and I, unsurprisingly, no, the bookcase doesn't quite fit, which is kind of crazy, but I think there's a smaller gap at the top than there is at the bottom, and I didn't measure the top. I measured the gap with the skirting board. I did everything to size because I thought that will still give me a little bit of space, because the skirting board obviously is like a centimetre or so thick, so you know I'll have the leeway like from there up. However, just about doesn't fit, so it's going to need some adjustments, which I'm not going to do today. I'm going to do tomorrow with some help, but that's really annoying. So currently it's still kind of in the middle of the room. but the room is painted, which is exciting. And today's task is I went to IKEA. I have a corner, well, a little like half billy, which is hopefully for the corner, so I can make a corner bookcase. So it's a little bit more chill today in terms of like I don't have loads of painting and DIY to do. Although of course, over-ambitious person that I am, I've already done intervals on the treadmill this morning, and I've done strength training, and I filled a couple of holes in the bathroom with the idea that if I really have a lot of time and want to this afternoon, then I paint this wall, because I really don't like this blue very much, and I have a green paint to go on it instead, like a light kind of sage green, and it won't be that much effort because it's just one wall in here that needs painting, which is this one. So we'll see. There was only 2 holes to fill as well, so I just thought I'll get those done this morning, and then if I really do have time and fancy doing it this afternoon, I can. So yeah, I'm gonna move this laundry, and then I'm gonna get started on building the billy, I think, which is very exciting. I feel like it's very smart of me to run an extension cable from that plug before I put the bookcases in, because it's the only plug that side of the room, and my chair is going to go in that corner. What if I want a lamp there? Smart. Okay, they are done. I love them, I'm so happy. The door it doesn't open properly. Like, it is very much in the way. But you know what? I don't really care. Like, there's more than enough room to get in and out of this room. Like, it doesn't restrict me at all. I have decided that I would much rather have a corner bookcase and a door that doesn't open properly. I could have done this another way and had a sharp corner and have this bookcase at the end, but you know what? I just want it like this. So I just love how this corner looks so much. You obviously lose space in this corner by having this arrangement, but I'm so happy with it. The only thing that upsets me is that this oak colour is different to this oak colour. I bought these bookcases. The last one I bought was probably at least 2 years ago from IKEA, and this is now what the oak looks like. They feel completely different as well. They don't have a texture. Like, these have like a wood grain texture to them, even though they're not actual, like, they're just MDF coated in laminate, like plastic stuff. But this one is like smooth and glossy, and you can feel the plastic like where they meet. It does not feel or look good in comparison to these. These look much more realistic. which is such a shame that they've changed them to be like this. But I think because it's in the corner, and I think when I have books on them and stuff, I don't think you'll really notice too much. In fact, I don't think you can notice it too much. I can notice it, obviously, but yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad, like, once it's got stuff on it. So yeah, the other bookcase is in the middle of the room at the moment because it won't fit in the alcove, which will hopefully be fixed tomorrow. At the moment, I think I'm going to bring the chair back in here for now, which is exciting. And yeah, Courtney's coming over in a few days and we are going to put the books on the shelves. So there will be another video of me arranging the library room. But yeah, I want to do that with Courtney because that's kind of a tradition that we've had whenever we've moved the past like 5 years or so. The other one has joined and we've like organised all the books. So very excited for that. So yeah, this is the bookcases. I'm so happy. Okay, it's like 3 o'clock. I'm gonna paint this wall. I have the whole rest of the day. And although I want to chill, like this afternoon, it's not gonna take that much, I don't think, to paint this wall, so we're gonna do it. I just need to sand down the like couple of things that I filled and then tape up and get the paint out.
Used to ride my bike just like the movies, flying through the leaves, falling past me, and I could forget about the bad days. It was the only time that I was free. Never thought LA could feel this lonely on my own. Someone pull me out because I'm drowning all alone. And I'm so tired of crying, crying, crying. Don't wanna keep pretending that I'm alright. These days I feel so empty when I'm trying. And I'm so tired of crying, crying, crying.
So the sound on this clip is terrible. I had the bathroom fan going because when I put the big light on, it starts the bathroom fan running. But I think the fact that the sound is not good on this clip and I've had to re-record the sound is probably a blessing in disguise because I ramble on for 6 minutes about paint, about how the paint was slightly thicker than I was used to because it's bathroom paint, and about the edges and about how I was daunted to paint this room because of the towel rail and the mirror and things like that, and about how the previous owners of this place painted really oddly because they left borders on the wall, which I think was them being lazy and not wanting to do edge work. And I also ramble on about how I didn't really get any rest this week, but I felt a lot more accomplished after I painted this singular wall in my bathroom. And I also say that the next library video is going to be episode 4 of the moving vlog season, and I think that's kind of it. So to save the rambling of this clip and also the terrible sound, I've just summed everything I said up in a minute instead. So, welcome to the end of the vlog. I did take a quick clip of the bathroom wall colour in the light, so if you haven't already seen that, I will overlay it here, but maybe you've already seen it. I have developed a cold, like overnight, which is fun, but I'm okay. I'm just like sniffly. But as you can see, we're kind of done, and I'm gonna end this episode of the moving vlogs here and go on to part 4. Courtney is coming over today, and we are going to put the books on the shelves. I have told her that I have a cold. She's also just recovering from one as well, which I don't think is the same cold, but yeah, so she's okay to come over. But I'm gonna switch over to episode 4 of the vlogs, where the moving vlogs, where we actually get books on shelves. I'm surrounded by boxes of books right now, so that is very exciting. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for joining me for this journey of painting and DIY and getting these bookcases set up. It has been a journey. You should have seen my reaction when I finally got the bookcase to fit yesterday. I actually don't know if I've spoken to you since then, so you probably don't know. But I managed to get the bookcase where it should be, the one I built. So I will actually overlay some footage of that here so you can see it, because I'm very happy with it. I'm not going to put stuff on it yet because it needs to be secure to the walls. It's not going to go either side because it's so snug, but it's moving quite a bit back and forth, so going to screw it into the walls at the back so it doesn't do that, and then I can start putting stuff on it. Yeah, I'm very, very excited about that. I was so happy to get it in. It needed some adjustments with the screws just going in a bit further, and some of the shelves, like the sawing that I had done was not good. It was very hard to cut straight. So yeah, finally got them in, which I'm really happy about. And yeah, gonna move on to part 4 now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in a minute in real time, but whenever the 4th part of this installment, whenever the 4th installment of this vlog series goes live. There we go. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. Bye.